I had the opportunity to read the renowned Harvard scholar Michael Witzel's translation of the Rig Veda. I tried, to the best of my ability, to study the tribes of the Indo-Aryans and the political conditions of the Sapta Sindhu during that period. It is important to remember that the Battle of 10 Kings was fought on the banks of the River Ravi in present-day Punjab. When the Bharata tribe won the war against the confederation of 10 kings, they crossed the Sutlej River and settled in what is now Haryana. A significant ideological transformation then took place in Vedic religion, which historians refer to as the revolution between the early and later Vedic periods. This transformation era, lasting roughly from 1000 BCE to 500 BCE, marked major changes. Forests of Haryana and the Yamuna plains were cleared for settlements. The local Dravidian and Munda tribes began to interact with the Aryans. Native religious practices were adopted, and burial customs were replaced by cremation. The older Aryan deities such as Indra lost prominence, and Krishna emerged, a name that literally means dark or blackish. Tales of his love for the fisherman's beautiful daughter became widely popular. This was an age of fusion and assimilation between the Aryan and local tribes, laying the foundation of the Ganga, Yamuna civilization and giving rise to Brahmanism. Remember, Sanatana Dharma evolved out of Brahmin traditions, while Vedic religion continued to survive weakly in the regions of Sapta Sindhu, Gandhara, and the Hindu Kush valleys. Remnants of these ancient traditions are still visible among the Kalasha people of Chitral today. Although the Indo-Aryan tribes of the Sapta Sindhu maintained contact with the Kurukshetra and Ganga, Yamuna peoples, the latter did not view them favorably. They labeled them Mleka and Vahika, sometimes even Pishacha. The scholar Abdur Rahman Multani referred to his Prakrit as Pishachi or Polyprakrit, which is why modern linguists consider Punjabi to be a descendant of Pishachi Prakrit. Ultimately, the Ganga, Yamuna civilization became known as the true civilization of Bharata, where the Brahmins held complete dominance. Perhaps this is why the farmers of Punjab, weary of Brahmin supremacy, first embraced Buddhism and later, with the advent of Guru Nanak, gave rise to Sikhism. A brief overview of the Battle of 10 Kings. According to Michael Witzel, a major battle occurred between the Bharata tribe and a confederation of 10 tribes sometime between 1500 to 1000 BCE on the eastern banks of the Ravi River. This was one of the most significant events in the history of the Indian subcontinent. It shaped the course of its civilization. As a result of this war, the nation of Bharat came into existence, a concept that India's present ruling party, the BJP, takes as the ideological core of its politics. This war is known as the Battle of 10 Kings. On one side was the Bharata tribe, and on the other, the alliance of 10 tribes, including the Puru, Yadu, Turvisha, Alina, Paktha. According to the Rig Veda, these tribes lived west of the Ravi River. The deity Indra is even said to have saved the Turvisha and Yadu tribes from drowning in the rivers of Swat and Panchkora. Ultimately, the Bharatas triumphed and crossed the Sutlej River, founding Kurukshetra in present-day Haryana, thus laying the foundation of Bharat, later described in detail in the Mahabharata. Conclusion. Michael Witzel himself poses a thought-provoking question. If the Bharata tribe had lost the Battle of 10 Kings, would the cultural axis of the subcontinent have remained in Haryana and the Ganga, Yamuna plains? Research suggests that the compilers of the Vedas and the Mahabharata, in legitimizing their worldview, deliberately sanctified Haryana and the Ganga, Yamuna regions as the holy lands. Remember, both the Rig Veda and Mahabharata are layered texts compiled over centuries. Their authors shaped history in a way that suited their own ideological and regional interests. Had the Bharatas lost that ancient war, the history of South Asia would have been very different. Instead of Delhi, Lucknow, and Benares, the cultural axis of the subcontinent might have centered around Punjab, Gandhara, and the Hindu Kush, encompassing Chitral, Gilgit, Swat, and Dir.